Our client, Dato Sri, is most disappointed that the police have not responded to our repeated applications for the Traverse Police report that was lodged against our client containing serious allegations. We say because it's so serious that the police ought to have acted fast, but I'm afraid they didn't do so. Instead, they responded after easily 3-4 days by letter saying they can't give a copy to us, and upon our further appeal and giving reasons why we need to give, because he's entitled to be advised by his lawyers, and unless the lawyers get the exact police report which will contain the exact nature of the report against him, the lawyers would not be able to advise him accordingly or effectively, because we were all left speculating as to what was in the report. So I think in all fairness to our client, Dato Sri Anwar ought to have been given the report as fast as possible. But what they have done is they rejected the appeal letter. They allowed the appeal. They allowed our appeal and wrote us a letter the next day and say, come and collect the report. So when we were ready to go to collect the report, we were supposed to call a sergeant. And when we called him, he says, sorry, you can't take the report. And just as we were speaking to the sergeant, a fax comes from the police saying, sorry, we can't give you the report anymore. So no reasons were given. So this is quite weird. We must say it raises a lot of suspicion and speculation as to why the police had a sudden change of mind. Because they are a professional body, there must be police neutrality in these investigations, and therefore this doesn't seem to be quite well, doesn't bode well for the police and their reputation. We really urge, and we therefore urge the police to, on an urgent basis, give us the report so that we can advise our client as to his rights. Now, on another note, I have instructions from Dato Sri Anwar Ibrahim to issue a notice of demand to the current Home Minister, Dato Sri Syed Hamid Albar, in respect of his utterances at a press conference that PKR advisor, Dato Sri Anwar Ibrahim, should not be reporting to Washington every time he faces a crisis in the country, said the Home Minister, describing Anwar as a tukang lapo, meaning a snitch, for the United States. Syed Hamid said Anwar always reported back to Washington. If he wants to be the leader of this country, he should stop doing this. Of course, there are other words, but we are only going for this part, which we believe, in his and our opinion, is actually libelous. They are trying to say that he is a traitor, disloyal to the country, his race and religion, and an untrustworthy person, and as an American spy. Although I believe there is some retraction, not retraction, but at least sort of clarification that he is not a spy, that doesn't remove the sting from what he has said, and we believe otherwise. As such, Dato Sri Anwar is seeking an apology, an immediate retraction of those words or words similar to that, and to undertake not to repeat those, as well as to pay damages of 100 million ringgit. We have given him 48 hours to do so, failing which we will institute legal proceedings in court.